What up, YouTube? Welcome to Beaves Garage. Is this thing on? Testing. 1, 2, testing. There we go. So, this is it. First episode. Episode 1, Season 1. This is where it all begins. For those who don't know me, my name is Nate. For those who do, thanks for joining me. This is going to be a little something we call Beaves Garage. I've got for those bringing up to speed, I've got a 1970 C10 Chevy pickup I've been working on and off for about 10 years. Drivetrain is pretty much done. Rolling chassis done. However, the paint and body needs to be done. So the missus and I were kicking around ideas, and we said, hey, if you're going to do it, why not YouTube it? And then everyone can join in and watch along and see my trials and tribulations, where I pass and where I fail on this stuff. So that we decided to create it, and here it is. We've got a YouTube channel up, we've got Facebook up, and then we've got an Instagram up. So you can follow along on all three, like, comment, and subscribe on all those. And then we're going to try and do maybe an episode a week, episode every other week-ish so. We're looking at about 12 to 18 months on this project. So you're going to have plenty of material to watch as we go along with this. One of the episodes coming up here, I'm going to run you through the truck and what we've done to it so far. That'll probably be the next episode. I'll bring you up to speed on that. Everything we do is going to be right here, pretty much in my home garage, right here in Ocala, Florida. If you're not a Chevy guy, you can still tune in because my father lives locally. He's the Big Beaves, and Big Beaves got a '66 Mustang. So we're probably going to be doing some work on his Mustang as well as my pickup. And then I've got some other friends and family locally as well that we're going to do some work on their stuff. So maybe you don't like C10s, tune in for something else. We're also probably going to do some coverage of local car shows. We're based here in Ocala, Florida, so the weather is beautiful here all year round. And so when we do, there's a lot of car shows locally. I know one we're looking at doing in March is going to be C10s in the Swamp down in Brooksville. And then of course there's the Daytona Turkey Run. For those who don't know, there's a spring one. We don't do the spring one, but I will be at the fall turkey run. So I'll bring the camera along and we'll cover that, and you'll get to see some cars and some stuff and some cool builds. And if you've never been, that's a pretty awesome show to go to. So I am, those who don't know, I'm home taught. I'm not a professional mechanic. Never went to school or nothing like that. So everything I know just from working around the house, working on stuff, taking it apart, seeing how it works. I come from a family of mechanics. My father is a mechanic, my brother's a mechanic, my father's father did mechanic work, so it kind of runs in the family. I'm not a professional. I'm not for hire. I work on my cars, my family's cars, and my friends' cars, and that's it. So I do it for a hobby because I enjoy it, and that's why I do it, because if I did it for a living, I probably would learn to hate it. So we don't want to be bothered with none of that. So yeah, I mean, that kind of brings you up to speed on things. I figure first episode, I'll just do a quick intro. By all means, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments section, message me on Facebook, message me on Instagram. Just kind of stay tuned. Like I said, the next episode is probably going to be a rundown on the truck. We're going to do an episode where we do a big garage tour, because my 2-car garage is pretty massive here, so we could do a whole tour here of the garage for one time. And then soon here we're going to start teardown on the pickup, because the pickup is up and running, and I have been driving it. So even though the paint and body needs to be done, it has been running. I have been driving it, taking it out and about and all that fun stuff. So before we can do any of the work we want to do, we need to tear it all down and then build it back up. So yeah, that pretty much covers the majority of the first episode. Like I said, if you want to stay tuned, I'm getting used to this. I'm going to have to get used to this whole talking on camera thing. So if I babble a little bit, stick with me. at the same time, yeah, I'm new at YouTube, so be patient. My edits are probably going to be funky in the beginning, background music, all that fun stuff. At the same time, painting bodies never been my specialty, so I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of mistakes along the way. Yeah, feel free to tell me about it. I don't mind cutting up on me a little bit. So, yeah, welcome to Beaves Garage. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, tune in weekly, hopefully, maybe every 10 days or so. If you like what you see, tell a friend, tell 10, push the website on, push everything on, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.